Hi guys, I hope and pray that you all are doing fine. Today it's all about how to be consistent in English speaking practice. I get this question a lot, so thought of answering this way. So let's get started. First of all, it is very important to understand why consistency is important and why we can't maintain the consistency in whatever we have started. Alright, so consistency is important because it is not important how much time you are devoting to something you have started, else it is important how regular you are in doing that particular thing, right? You might be going one day in a week to the gym and working out 9 hours. I don't think you can be in shape. Instead, if you go regular to gym at least 30 minutes or 45 minutes a day regularly, then I cannot say how much time you will get to be in a shape, but I am pretty sure that one day you will be in a shape if you are consistent in going to the gym. So it's the same for English speaking also. If you are practicing once in a week or in weekend only English speaking, whether it is writing, reading, listening, speaking, whatever, but if you're not maintaining the consistency, you're not doing it on daily basis, it is worthless. Trust me, it's worthless. And I'm telling you from my experience only. You must be wondering that it's been more than a year, still she's taking classes of clapping go, still she's doing the same thing. Yes, I understand, and the question is actually valid, but I am not sure when I am going to be fluent in English, and I think there is no way to be perfect, right? And I am working on the same things because I know I am still not good enough to speak in English. That is the reason I am doing it, and that is only called consistency, that I am still taking the clapping go sessions because I know there is a long way to go. This journey is not enough. Alright. So moving back to our topic, how to maintain the consistency or how you can be consistent in English speaking practice. So I think why consistency come in picture is because being a human, we are tend to think in a way, if you have given a task, you will think that it is too easy or it is too difficult. You will not think in a midway. So to find a midway and to continue doing that thing or to work or that task, because you have to do it, whether it is easy or it is difficult, right? You have to do it. So to find a midway to complete your task is called consistency. Going to job, right? If you are tenure at your workplace, I mean if you have completed 5 years, 10 years, you must be thinking that, oh, it is very easy for me, why they are asking me to do the same thing on daily basis, right? And if a new if a new person has joined your organization or your workplace, they must be thinking that it is very difficult, why they have given me this task or this work, this is huge. So are you understanding why you think it is very easy? Because you have consistently work on that task for 5 to 10 years, and the other person who has joined recently, they also have to follow the same path to say that, oh, it's too easy, right? So this is the background about consistency. What is consistency, why it is important. Now let's come to the point how to maintain the consistency. Alright, so first of all, ask a question to yourself. Is being fluent in English really important for you? If yes, if you get an answer yes, and I think being an English speaking aspirant, I can definitely say that your answer would be yes only, because that is the reason you are here, you're watching my videos, you're working on yourself, because we are quite similar. Alright, so if your answer is yes, then next step, but don't forget to ask a question to yourself, that is it really important for you, And if you're still confused, then you can make a list of pros and cons. What if you learn English, what if you don't learn English? Sometimes it's very beneficial to find out what are the good points and what are the bad points of particular thing. It is very easy to come to the conclusion then. All right, now let's jump to the another point. What is the next step? So prepare a plan. Yes, planning is very important, and here planning means don't just sit and think, okay, I'll do this, I'll do that. No, write it down. Write it down somewhere that 20 minutes you will read, 20 minutes you will watch, 40 minutes you will speak, and it will depend on at what level you are. You know yourself, what is your level, where you are whether you are a beginner or an intermediate level or someone who is advanced and wants to go way beyond. All right, so according to your level, prepare a plan on daily basis and practice those things on daily basis. Never miss out. Okay, it's important for you, you have to do it. Prepare a plan, 20 minutes for each activity. Wherever you think is more improvement required, you can denote more time to that particular activity. So it's completely depend on you. Okay, I'm just giving you an example, but the bottom line is you have to prepare a plan. All right, all set. It is very important. You have got the answer, yes, I have to do it. You have prepared the plan as well. Now the next step is time to execute the plan. You know what, planning is very easy, but when it comes to execute the plan, it's difficult. It's difficult to even start, and even if somehow you have started, it's difficult to maintain that consistency. So here is the point, you have to give your 100% attention. When you're executing the plan, make sure that you're doing it on daily basis. I know we are human, I know we are very busy, but you know that it's very important. And if you're busy for the whole day and by the end of the day you're coming home, you're sleepy, you can see only bed, then just have a look to that list of pros. What are the pros when you'll be fluent in English? And then maybe you will get some sort of motivation to no, I have to do it. I have to complete my today's quota. I have to read for 20 minutes. I have to watch something for 20 minutes. I have to speak 20 minutes. Trust me, if you promise something to yourself, no one can stop you. You're bound to do that thing for yourself. Okay, I know there are some exceptions. Maybe you're too busy, you're not able to take out the time for your daily practice for this particular day. So what will you do? You have to adjust somewhere. Like if you're traveling somewhere, you have to listen for 20 minutes, for 40 minutes. You can do this more now because you have time, you're traveling, right? You can put headphones in your ear and you can listen, right? Because it's easy, you can do it while traveling also. I think it's enough to convince you to understand why it is important to do those practices on daily basis, why it is important to maintain the consistency without any extra effort. All right, so that's how you can maintain the consistency. But again, there is a last point, and this is something out of control, we can say. Yes, so the point is willingness to do, willingness to practice. So you have to train your mind that this task, whatever you are doing, is beyond your willingness. This is not something, if you feel like doing, then only you will do. If you don't feel like doing, you will not do. No, not at all. I am sure that most of you are students or working professionals, and a lot of times, especially on Mondays for me, I don't feel like going to work or I don't feel like working. That doesn't mean I take off on every Monday. right? No, because I know I have to do it. I have to go to work because I get paid for that, right? I'm getting output, that is my bread and butter. I cannot live without that. That's why even if I don't feel like doing, I do that, right? So it's same for English also. You need to understand and you need to train your brain that English speaking practice is beyond my willingness. Even if I don't feel like doing today, I have to do it because this is something is going to help me grow in future. Okay, so yeah, the last point is really very important because sometimes it's really not in our control. We cannot control our mind or our heart, right? You are like, I don't feel like doing, it's okay if one day I skip. No, skipping is not allowed here. You have to understand, you have to be disciplined, you have to train your mind. You need to understand why it is important, how it is important, and how it is going to help you in the future. Then only you can go beyond your willingness and you can do your practice. You can do your practice for the day. Okay, so that's it for the day. These 4 points you need to understand. Know why English speaking is important for you. Prepare a plan, execute the plan, and train your brain that it is beyond the willingness. It is not something optional. No, not at all. You have to do it. Alright, yeah, that's it for the day. And if you follow all these points, I'm pretty sure that you're going to be consistent in your English speaking practice, and there will be no ifs and buts. And if you still come up with something you're not able to handle, or something which is ruining your plan, so just let me know in the comment section below. I'll try to come up with the solution for you. But meanwhile, I think, yeah, that's it. Just work on these few things and you will be consistent. Alright, that's it for the day, guys. Thank you so much. I think I enjoyed shooting this video because I spoke a lot, and I spoke, I think, almost everything. So I hope it will be helpful for you. Just let me know if you have anything in your mind, or if you have some other options to be consistent in English speaking. It may be useful for me and for the viewers who are watching. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Happy learning.